What's up, everyone? Tactical Turtleneck here. And dear God, my wonderful autists, we've got a real dumpster fire to dissect today.
Because it's burning. It's on fire.
Meet Morgan, aka Frogan, a Twitch streamer and self-proclaimed health expert. Her words, not mine. You know, it is strange how all of the supposed health experts look like the main characters in, like, Heart Disease, the musical.
It's fat! Fat, fat, fat!
Anyway, this Canadian gamer got herself a 30-day suspension from Twitch recently. Why, you might be asking? Well, because she decided to drop a take as bad as her cholesterol, wishing that people in the US military would get PTSD. How classy, right?
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. US military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
I mean, how do you fit that much ignorance in one sentence? It's like she's training for the Olympics of being a piece of shit. And the best part, when the backlash started pouring in, she attempted to cover her tracks with a half-hearted clarification, saying she didn't mean all soldiers, just the ones who show no remorse by her definition.
The ones I'm like whatever about the US soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. I'm like a Tom, thank you so much for the 10 gifted. So the US military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But, like, any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh, my God, I want my fucking Camaro. No student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
So, apparently, we're supposed to applaud her selective empathy. Please, fucketh off with thine nonsense.
You shall not pass!
Into the pit of diabetes. Let's put this into some context, though. Frogan used to be a mod for Hasan Piker, which explains a lot. She's basically Hasan's greasier, angrier, fatter understudy, channeling the same bullshit vibes of moral superiority from their luxury loft. It's no wonder that Frogan thinks she's edgy by ranting about the military while licking the crumbs off of Hasan's boot heels. And off of anything else, because crumbs. Unsurprisingly, the clip started a shitstorm on social media, people sprinting to the comments to roast her harder than the bottom of a well-used pizza oven.
You were expecting a joke there.
Even the edgiest trolls on X were telling her to chill the fuck out. But did that stop Frogan? Of course not. She's far too fat to be stopped. Gravity's a bitch. Anyway, I mean, she has the self-awareness of a drunk raccoon in a dumpster. So, what happens next? Well, Twitch hit her with a 30-day suspension, but instead of owning up to her mistake, Frogan claims that it was all about a separate comment about people liking shitty hummus. Because, you know, when you're banned for being terrible, just blame it on the chickpea spread that's less appealing than a chick spreading to pee. World of Warcraft jam. Anyway, naturally, Frogan attempted an apology on Twitter. It was about as sincere as anything that comes out of the hosts of The View. She wrote, "I realize that wishing people harm isn't the best way to talk about these issues." Yeah, no fucking shit, you fat fuck. That's like setting a house on fire and then saying, well, maybe arson wasn't the best choice for redecorating. As expected, the apology landed with all the enthusiasm of a greasy wet sock that she's been wearing all day.
We responded to a grease fire burn.
Sure, a handful of diehard Hasan simps, you know, came to her defense, but most people saw right through it. I mean, how could you not? Frogan is about as charming as a splintered toilet seat and just as inviting. So what's the lesson here? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. And before anybody comes at me with the whole free speech, man, yes, Tubbo here has free speech, just like I do. And we can use our free speech to laugh at how stupid she is when she uses hers. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, and drop a comment below with what you think about Frogan. While you do that, I'm going to go shower, because just seeing her on my screen while editing this has made me feel greasy. think I might blow things up outside afterwards. I don't know yet. Goodbye.
The fate of darkness burning in my eyes. That was my curses, but that was in lies. And my soul is venomous, so mess with what you don't trust.